Well, you're wondering why the ST2 is up here. Well, say goodbye. This is going back to Stromer. But I will show you what's going on and what's so special and why I choose Stromer. Alright, till next. So, the ST2, I ran a test on it, and at one part through the test, it wants you to open the battery box. And so I opened the battery box, and when the battery box will open all the way, the ST2 was shut off. So I was like, I wonder if my old ST1 does that, because usually when I put the battery in my ST1, the OG, the Megapipe 1, I put the battery in and shut the door and then turn it on. So I thought, well, I'm going to do that. I'm going to put the battery in, turn my ST1 on, and open the battery box. Of course, with my hand on it. And do the same thing as I did with ST2 and see what happens. And the ST1 would shut off, or not shut off, it would stay on. The main light would turn off. And then if you wait a couple of seconds, the main light will come back on. And that's what was going on with the, so it was doing what it was supposed to. ST2, no, it would just turn off. And I think there's something loose, but it's under warranty. And so Stromer and E-Bikes Holmes County, we just decided, hey, do you want this? The bag and everything. I'm going to take it out for a quick ride, and then we're going to load it up. Oh my God, she's beautiful. Alright, let's go for a ride. Ooh, it is cold, cold. Here we go. There we go. I got an ST1 2023 with a daylight running light on it. It's basically got everything that the ST2 has, except it's got the ST1 motor and the same power. I mean, all Stromers go 28 miles an hour, but and also this is a chain drive with derailleur, and the ST2 is belt drive. Now, I really did like the ST2. I mean, it would climb up hills like nothing else. And I totally, if I had the money, I'd get an ST3 in a heartbeat, because that thing was just going up hills like it was nothing. So I got offered this special edition, and blue's my favorite color, and I just love this ST1. Matter of fact, I wish I could ride it today. But it's going to rain, so I'm going to get the old G out, the old ST1 out, and ride that. And, that's what's going to happen today. Yesterday, I was going to redo this video and go to work and stuff like that. But, I had a little shake. Well, I didn't have a little shake. I had a nasty shake. So, I was out for the count yesterday, and so I'm making it now, and now I'm on the ST1 special edition. The for some reason the film just looks so slow, but it wasn't. Yeah, it looks like I'm doing like 10 miles an hour, but actually I was going the speed limit 25 miles an hour, maybe a little over, but not much. I do respect the rules of the road, so I wasn't going over the speed limit, but for some reason the film just looks slower than when I'm going. See how fast we go. 37. Here we go.
Status symbol in the United States. A lot of Americans buy far more cars than they actually need, and they buy new cars all the time. I guess it's one of those things that we just really love to spend a lot of money on, and that's actually a big driver of consumer sales and really of a lot of satisfaction that people find in their lives. So how this impacts all of you is actually pretty significant, especially used cars is some 70% of the entire market.
Yeah. So that's a segment of breaking points, and they're talking about the implosion of Carvana, and I thought it'd be neat to put that little segment of in there. I'll put the link down below of the YouTube a video of that. And this is why I picked Stromer, because when I first saw Stromer, I could tell. I mean, it was just one of them bikes where you could look at and you're like, oh, they put a lot of time and effort and care into this bike. But when they said how much it was, I was like, ooh. And when I first looked at Stromer, and maybe this is how most people look at Stromer, they look at it and go, oh, it's one of them like pro bikes, that road bikes. But it is and it isn't. I don't know how to describe it. It's pro in the e-bike world in a way. You pedal it, and I do get an exercise, but this bike is to replace the car and you to ride it all year, which I do, and I just love the ST1. And I implore anyone to go out and test ride it, even an ST1, ST3, or even the ST5, or even in the ST7 when it comes out. But the Pentium 3's out, and the ST7's out. Most people let you ride it, and you can get a sense of it, and then you can decide, well, yeah, if this lasts all year, then yeah, maybe I will buy one. And when I mean most people will let you ride the Stromer, I mean like a bicycle shop or a dealer that has Stromers will let you ride it, of course. I don't think you can just walk up to a person of any e-bike and say, hey, can I ride your e-bike? I mean, some people will let you ride their e-bike if they know you and stuff, but, I've had a couple of coworkers that got on my old ST1, they're just like, oh, that is so cool. It doesn't feel like, it feels like something I was expecting, but it doesn't. And it does make you feel superhuman. And it kind of makes you feel like, I guess, like your Tour de France kind of rider, because it pumps out the wattage that they can pump out. Some of them, the higher models, pump out a little bit more at times or peak, but for the most part, it just, I mean, I enjoy it, and you can turn them down. They got the app, or when you're in level 2, and you can turn it down. And that's the really cool thing about the 4G capability. But even with the ST1 that I got, you can turn it down and ride it the way you want. And I rode it on the towpath trail, and I think the fastest I went was 15. There was people on road bikes going faster than me. But hey, I hope you liked the video, and I will make more on the special edition. Thanks for watching, and bye. Take care of yourselves. Be safe. Bye.